Hi everyone, this video from Peru is from 3 years ago, but this is actually when I made an attempt to start my channel. It was our annual mom and son trip during summer school break. During that trip to Peru, I filmed quite a bit in a horizontal format, but never edited a complete video, so all these clips was sitting on my phone, and yes, this was recorded with an iPhone 13. Now, I finally decided these clips deserve to be in the video. This was 2022, COVID was mostly over, but mask requirements were still in place. On the plane, we had to wear 2 layers of masks. Our trip started in Cusco, where we spent a day and a half walking around the city, visiting the markets and enjoying local cuisine.
Very good.
It's very good. It's a corn shake.
Esta es nuestra causa cevichada, que es una clásica causa, pero en este caso coronada con ceviche.
Perfect, thank you.
We also hired a taxi for one day. I believe it was $100. They took us to Mara's salt mines and to the Moray Terraces. And the driver dropped us off at the train station to go to Aguascalientes. The Moray Terraces are an archaeological site in the Sacred Valley. These round terraces go down into a natural hole in the ground and show how skilled the Incas were at engineering and their knowledge of farming. We booked our tickets to Machu Picchu 3 or 4 months ahead of time. We bought the bus tickets to take us to the entrance when we arrived in Aguascalientes, which was the night before our visit. Things might have changed in the past 3 years, so it's a good idea to check. By the way, you can also hike from Aguascalientes to the entrance. There are 4 circuits at the site, and each ticket allows you to choose one. We spent 2 days at Machu Picchu and did 2 of the circuits, including climbing Machu Picchu mountain. I didn't arrange a tour guide beforehand. There are plenty of guides waiting for tourists at the entrance. We met a friendly lady who showed us around, and we had a private tour just for the 2 of us. Aguascalientes, as the name suggests, has hot springs, but we didn't like them. We didn't even attempt to go in. We're a bit spoiled by hot springs in Costa Rica. This whole trip, and especially on this climb, I was trying to catch up with Daniel. He's so fast. After Machu Picchu, we went back to Cusco for a day, and then we took a bus to Puno to reach Lake Titicaca. The bus ride took 9 hours, but we stopped every 2 hours at places like archaeological sites, a church, a restaurant, and a coffee shop that sells coffee made from coati droppings. In Puno, we met Julio, who was the host of the lodge on the floating islands on the lake. We took a short boat ride to his island. Julio and his wife Juliana run 3 or 4 guest houses on the floating island. Julio also takes people on tours around the islands and shares their history. While we were on a boat during the tour, we heard kids singing and asked Julio about it. He told us it was from a local school and offered to stop there. Honestly, that was probably the best part of our trip to Peru.
Son niños que trabajamos aquí, son niños de primero y segundo grado.
Hermanito, quizás es feliz.
escuelita, ven a tu escuelita. Muy linda escuelita.
Linda escuelita, yo te quiero con todo mi corazón. Gracias.
Muy bien.
The kids sang for us, read poems, and showed us their workbooks. I hope to come back to the lake one day to see those kids again. By the way, that's not a TV, that's a gas fireplace. It gets very cold at night and fireplace is very helpful. Just a side note, we had to pay extra for gas. Julio took us back to Puno, where we took a taxi to Juliaca Airport. We then flew to Lima for a couple of days before heading home. There are a couple of safe neighborhoods in Lima: Miraflores, Barranco, San Isidro, and we were staying in Miraflores. Did you notice gray sky? Lima has gray skies in the summer because of a fog that forms when warm, humid air from the ocean meets cooler coastal air. This leads to cloudy skies and little sunshine. Lima's desert climate also contributes to these conditions, making gray skies common in summer.